give you a mic in just a second.
We think you're on. Go ahead.
You gotta get a mic on. Hi, welcome to Trivia. What do you know? I'm Skip Barlow. I'm here
understand.
with Pauline Sampson tonight. And tonight is April 30th, 2009. And not April 30th, you're not watching the show live. Pauline will be over in a minute. Just put the mic on. Jen had to leave. And this is one of those months when you have...
Damn it. Sorry.
Doesn't go on?
Last show,
There you go.
first Super Trivia winner, and all the bragging rights go to Phil Goddard. Phil Goddard, of course, has been, you know, a champion all along, and then there was a big showdown with him and Skip Kingsbury, and it didn't happen. Phil was the only one who happened to show up that night, and another fellow that works, Mr. Fenton, and he couldn't make it either. So Phil won kind of by default, although Jen did read off like 10 questions really fast, and he got them. And you might.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I guess it works.
Here
I am.
You're just going to have to come right in here and be Jen.
Okay, I'll be Jen.
Okay.
Okay.
But you can be Pauline.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're our co-host Skip Barlow and of course Pauline Sampson. And want to tell us about tonight's prize?
Sure. Tonight's prize is donated by the staff of the Born Media Studios. Tonight we have a Born Afghan in Cranberry.
Yeah, this
A
is one of those-
$45 value.
It's like a wrap yourself in history Afghan. It has all these historic places and things of the town of Bourne embroidered right into it. It's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
Nice.
And you know, there's nothing like wrapping yourself in history. You know?
And throughout the program, we will have prizes for questions, a wicked good lobster roll at Barlow's,
Yeah.
2 tickets for the Taste of Italy dinner,
Ooh.
to benefit the Supportive Day program at Council of Aging,
Yeah.
All
That's over the
right.
community building. Yeah.
and 3 limited edition Born on the 4th of July stickers.
Yeah, these are bumper stickers.
we
They're
show
pretty
'em
cool.
one?
Show them one.
This is one.
3 limited edition stickers. I think they have to go more towards me.
Oh, there you go.
No, they go back to you now.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
but
a
the
sticker.
stickers of a fire truck.
And
Of course,
there's
the fire
only
department
100.
put this all together, and it's pretty cool. But they're nice stickers, and they're very limited edition. And I think they were made by Jamie Slonicki, is what I heard. I believe he was the one who did them up on his computer and made
Oh.
these stickers for him. And thank you, Jamie.
Nice.
Yeah, so some of the announcements. On Thursday, May 14th at 6 to 9 p.m., Taste of Italy, benefiting the Bridging the Years Supportive Day of the Council on Aging. Tickets are on sale at the council office at the community center for $8. The entertainment will be trivia, and I guess I'm going to be there, and I'll be part of the trivia. So somebody else will be doing the trivia show that night, if there is a trivia show, and it'll probably be Pauline and somebody, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know who it would be.
Uh-oh.
You know, I don't know if it will, but you know, we'll see who it goes. You know, but Phil Goddard has indicated he can do it. Okay, so and you can read.
Okay, and don't forget the Buzzards Bay Beautification Group has provided many Main Street businesses with wonderful fresh floral baskets and ribbons in celebration of May Day. Take the time to visit Main Street Buzzards Bay and find all 16 of them. These baskets can be found from one end of the street to the other.
Yeah.
Then on Saturday, May 2nd, join then for a special May Day celebration in Buzzards Bay Park with maypoles. The making of small floral May baskets for a special friend or keep it for yourself. All children will be able to make this basket, fill it with fresh flowers provided by the BB Buzzards Bay Beautification Group.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lily Bells Floral on Main Street. Children will be instructed in the early traditions of the May Day celebrations. This event will end with the crowning of Bourne's Mr. and Miss May.
Wow.
Wow. Are
Yeah.
you in on that?
You know what's funny? In 1959, I was Master May.
Oh, please.
Honest to God.
Okay,
It was
Skip.
weird. Yeah. Yeah.
This tradition dates back to the late 50s and 60s.
I had
where
nothing
one
to
of
do
those,
with this.
Okay, our own Skip was Mr. Bourne May.
Yeah. Ooh, it was pretty gay. I didn't know what it was. It was weird.
Okay.
Yeah. The culmination of the whole thing was that Marge Costello held me in front of a train, but it did stop.
It's, well,
Yeah.
good thing.
It was pretty scary. So let's move on with our questions this evening. Jen, yeah. Forget
Okay,
that.
Jen.
Okay. Yeah. Boy.
Okay, where was Bourne's first baker boy, and or what was a baker boy?
Yeah. Baker boy. I went there. Yeah,
I'm
Baker
sure
Boy.
many have.
The first one. Now the town's loaded with all kinds of donut shops, but the first one was
Only one.
Well, we used to have Mars, of course. That was always
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
I remember
But we
Mars.
had Baker Boy. Mars had the best glazed donuts.
Yes, they did. Yeah.
Hi, welcome to trivia. Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Hi, was it, IHOP?
No, nope, it wasn't at IHOP, but that's a good guess. That was an
Okay, and it's donuts, but you gave that away.
It's donuts. So
yeah,
you
it's
gave it
donuts.
away.
The thing at IHOP was Bob's Big Boy. Remember that?
Yep.
That was Bob's Big Boy. We're looking for Baker
For
Boy.
the Hojo's.
Yeah,
Hojo's.
yeah, we're looking for Bob's. We're looking
No,
for
Baker Boy.
Baker Boy. Thank you. Yeah, we're looking for Baker Boy, and Bob's Big Boy was at what they call IHOP now, and it was Hojo's, and
Hojo's, yeah.
there's a lot of things. They got a big whale there now. They used to have Bob's Big Boy, and everybody used to steal him.
Oh, no.
But he was the big boy, and the
Oh.
cops would find him, bring him back. Kind of like the Borndale Cannon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, then they never found it again.
Hmm.
Hi, how you doing?
Hi,
Hey, how you doing?
good. Was it down by the, end of Clay Pond Road on MacArthur's Boulevard corner?
The first Baker Boy.
The first Baker Boy, it was the first one. That was the second one. That was the second one. So we're looking for the first one, and tell me your name in case nobody can guess it.
Edith.
Okay, Edith. Now think about it, Edith. There was one before that. There was one before that, and I'll give you a hint. It was at another Rotary.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And if you just moved to town, that Rotary's not here anymore.
It's not.
Nope.
It's not.
It's gone. Yep. But it was at
Okay.
another Rotary.
So we'll get this one.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Was it by the Otis Rotary?
No, nope, it wasn't by the Otis Rotary, but that I know. Thank you, Russ. Yeah, it wasn't by the Otis Rotary.
Oop.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
There you go.
Absolutely, and this is
Dana.
Dana. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was at the Sagamore Rotary there
Oh,
by
now I
Sorrento's.
have to write Dana right
Right,
here?
Dana here. And that gets them on the board, but you can put a 1.
Just a one?
Yeah, just a 1, and then 2, 3, 4, and a slash.
Okay.
It doesn't work like the old wheel, but it's
Okay.
it's what we got right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so Baker Boy, Sagamore Rotary, right next to Sorrento's. I mean, that was
That was a big
right
rotary.
when they used to have a restaurant there. The Sorrento's did.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Okay. A 3-letter prefix for the number 3.
Is
Yeah. So if you had a boat that was a catamaran, but it had 3 hulls, what would it be? Wouldn't be a catamaran anymore, would it?
Wouldn't be, it would be
Yeah,
a-
so the prefix
the letter
means
prefix.
3. The letter, the written word that means 3-letter prefix for the number 3. Hi, welcome to trivia.
Hi. Is it try?
Yes, it is.
I.
T-R-I, and this is
Hey,
It's Russ.
You know by now.
good man. Thank you, Russ. Yeah, it was Russ. It's T-R-I or try, kind of like a trident.
Trident. There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, what was the first English building on Cape Cod?
First English
English
building on Cape
building.
Cod. First English building on Cape Cod.
That's what it says.
Yeah, I don't know where they got this question, but it's what was that we know that's there now.
And it's been there for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. So you know, this was like the birthplace of commerce in the United States. Free trade. First English. It's an English building, but it was the Dutch that traded there. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sort of just gave it away.
No.
No?
No. Didn't give anything away. You know?
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. How you doing?
Hello?
Hey, how you?
Is it the Pawtucket Trading Post?
Yes, it is. And this is
Debbie.
Debbie. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the Aptuxet Trading Post. It's right down in Aptuxet. That's between Bourne Village and Gray Gables, and you got to go check it out sometime. It's a pretty cool little place.
Okay.
Been there from 1627. You know that?
It's a long
Sandwich
time.
wasn't incorporated until 1637. It was there 10 years before any town on the Cape.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I wasn't around then, so there you go. Oh.
Uh-oh. Talking too much. Hey, how you doing? Hello?
I hung up.
If you don't want to talk, please you hang your phone up because you'll tie the line up. Okay, so Mike,
Your question.
famous for his marine paintings, this Bourne resident lived and worked in Pawtucket. So he was a marine, famous for marine paintings. So,
Never heard of the man, have you?
no,
No.
no.
Okay.
Lived here all my life. Never heard of him.
Me too.
He must have been famous somewhere else.
Not here.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so why don't you ask the next question, because that's
Okay.
going to be a tough one.
It is. Okay. How do you pronounce that? Raja?
The Raja.
The Raja and the Light of India were diamonds inherited by Olga Gardner Monks from her aunt. Who was this aunt who founded a famed Boston museum that bears her name?
Wow.
Wow. That's a pretty good one too.
I would say the Olga Gardner Monks family was, you know, what Monks Cove and all that area must have been named after. That's where those monks lived.
Really?
I think so.
You think there's diamonds down there?
I don't know.
Let's go diamond hunting.
But we'd probably find some oysters, get some pearls.
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, these are tough questions.
They are.
Yep, famous for his marine paintings, this Bourne resident lived and worked in Pawtucket, and I can't think of anything there that's named that I could use for a
Connect
hint.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Raja and the Light of India were diamonds inherited by Olga Gardner Monks from her aunt, who was the aunt who founded the famous Boston Museum that bears her name. And of course,
I don't know.
Gardner is the key word here. That's the key word, not Monks. Gardner.
Gardner.
Yeah, because it's the that. Yeah. So, and what drink is made of pico?
Okay.
What drink is made of pico?
Oh,
Do you know? This stumped. What drink is made of pico? This actually
That's the next
stumped,
question, actually. Pico.
Yeah. Stumped one of the
Sure.
super contestants.
Oh, yeah? I think everybody drinks it quite often.
I think the line's tied up. So would you mind hanging up, or are you just trying to tie up the line?
There it
They hung
is.
up.
Yep.
So the line's clear.
There you go.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Hi, is it T?
Say it again.
T?
Tea.
Yes, it is T, and this is
And?
Ann. Thank you, Ann. You know any of the other ones?
No.
No? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, she's got T. Pico is T.
Yep.
And I don't even know it's spelled this way.
I don't know either. I never heard of it. Pico.
Yeah, hi, welcome to trivia. Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Is it Isabel Gardner?
Yes, it is. And this is?
Edith.
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 Thank you, Edith. Yeah, it was the Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum that bears the name of Olga Gardner Monk's aunt?
A lot of questions tonight have come from the centennial book. The challenge.
Yeah, okay, these questions are coming from the 100th Centennial book. So this was a book that was produced in 1984 by the 100th Centennial Celebration Committee. They actually developed a book and everything because the 100th celebration was a really big deal. Not that the 125th wasn't, but you know, they really, it was huge. I'm telling you, it was huge. The people that were involved in putting together the celebration for 100 years, they had a lot of time to do it. They spent a year doing it, and it was super. It was super.
All right.
So the only thing we're waiting on there is the name of the artist.
The artist. Yep.
And the only thing I can tell you is that it's not Nick Vardick, who was an excellent artist down that end of town, but it's not him.
Okay, the character Roger Race Bannon appeared as a boy's bodyguard in which cartoon series?
Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Yeah, hi, is the painter Charles Raleigh?
No, but that's an excellent guess. Excellent, thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Charles Raleigh painted
Yeah, that
a lot
was
of maritime
town
paintings.
stuff.
Pardon
Take
me?
it.
Diane says you can take that answer.
Oh, they just told me I could have took Charles Raleigh.
So
So-
who was it?
Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Hi. Is it Speed Racer?
Race.
Character,
Number 7.
I'm looking. No, it isn't.
And not.
Okay, thank you.
They want that other caller to call back.
The
Yeah.
caller who just called in
With Walter.
with
no, with
Charles Raleigh, call me back because you were right. You were just as right as the name we have here. So I apologize and I ask you to call back. And the next question is, just call back and say your name and that you answered the art question. And we're going to accept Charles Raleigh because he was a maritime painter and he was very famous.
There you go.
The other answer I have is John O'Hara Cosgrove. And apparently he was, I know Raleigh is more famous than him, I think,
Yeah, for boring. Yeah.
for Bourne.
Yeah.
So the character Roger Race Bannon appeared as a boy's bodyguard in which cartoon series? Oh, that was your question. I'm
Said,
sorry.
What are you doing?
Go ahead, ask it.
I did.
Okay.
It's your question next. You're on number 8.
Well, nobody's answered that yet.
No, but I already said it.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
Yeah, hi, this is Charles Raleigh.
oh,
And your
Charles
name is?
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie.
Oh, wait,
Very good.
Oh, we're going to call her.
Johnny Quest?
Johnny Quest, yes.
Cool.
Very good. Jeannie got both of them.
Alrighty, thanks.
Thank you. Yeah, the character Roger Race Bannon appeared as a boy's bodyguard in which cartoon series? It was Johnny Quest. Okay, so now it's my question, now that all your questions were answered.
You're right. There you go.
Who was the first American honored at the Poets' Corner of Westminster Abbey? So the first American poet honored at Poets' Corner of Westminster Abbey. Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Robert Frost?
No, but that's an excellent guess.
Okay.
Excellent, very good, thank you. Yeah, Frost is an excellent guess, but it wasn't him.
Okay, ready?
Go ahead.
What state can you get tourist information on by dialing? You want me to keep going?
Oh, wait a minute. It's too exciting. Hi, how you
Okay.
doing?
Pretty good. Is it Charles Dickens?
Nope, it
No.
wasn't Charles Dickens. I think Charles Dickens wasn't he an English?
More of, yeah,
Yeah, was he an English author?
instead of American.
Okay.
I think
Yep.
I think it wasn't him.
Okay.
The answer I have is who was the first American honored at the Poets' Corner of Westminster Abbey? So it would have been an American honored in England.
Okay, should I keep going now?
Go ahead.
Okay, what state can you get tourist information on by dialing 1-800-BUCKEYE?
Buckeye. I don't know.
1-800-BUCKEYE.
I don't know, but I bet you there's people
Who's gonna
dialing it
do it?
right now. They're dialing 1-800-Buckeye just to see who answers.
Yep.
Yep.
And what are they going to get?
I don't know.
Spud?
It's Bud. Yeah, I don't know. Man.
Okay.
Yeah. So, who was the first American? And you guys were right on the right track. You were right in the right group of poets, the right age group, the right time group. And I noticed we got a little flat Stanley right here. You see this guy? Mm-hmm. One of the customers at the restaurant asked to put their flat Stanley on TV for their grandson or grandchild. I don't know who it is. But this is a flat Stanley. Mm-hmm. Flat Stanleys are pretty cool.
He goes everywhere.
Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Number 9 is Buckeye. I mean, not Buckeye, Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio, and that's
Yeah.
Maud.
Very good. And this is?
It's Maud.
It's Maud?
It's Maud.
Is that Maud?
That's Maud.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Ohio. Yeah, and a little more about Flat Stanley. Flat Stanley was developed, and kids in schools take them on vacations, and they bring them back, and they keep these little journals.
They do.
And they,
Yep.
you know, it teaches the kid how to learn, and they make little journals and tell stories about where they've been. And this guy is going to tell stories about where Flat Stanley's been.
Unborn trivia.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Was the poet Walden?
No.
No, and you are so close. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So, what U.S. president repealed prohibition? Hi, welcome to Trivia.
The poet Longfellow?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Very good.
Edith.
Edith. Thank you,
There
Edith.
go.
Yeah, it was
Edith.
Longfellow. Very good. So, what U.S. president repealed prohibition? And, you know, if this was to happen nowadays and they legalized marijuana and taxed it, it would solve a lot of problems. It really would. You know,
It
the
would.
cops wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yep.
We'd have money coming in all the time. Mm-hmm. It would be wonderful, and people would be happy.
They would be happy.
You know, this is my plan to bail out the country. I'm telling you.
Okay.
And the government don't even have to bail them out.
No.
You know?
Okay. We're ready for this next one? This is a good one.
If it works out, we could do
Okay.
other stuff.
Okay. You ready? Who was the first moose to stand exclusively on 2 feet?
I can think of some.
The
But you know-
first moose
Moose.
to stand on 2 feet.
I used to know a kid named Moose in Buzzards Bay.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. That's what everybody called him.
Moose?
Yep, stood on 2 feet.
Huh.
Big kid. Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Is the moose Bullwinkle?
Yes, it is Bullwinkle.
And is the president Harding?
Nope.
Okay.
That was a good try, though. So this is
Edith.
Edith. Okay, Edith, you got Bullwinkle. Thank you. Yeah, U.S. president repealed prohibition. I'm not going to say who it was. That's a question we need.
Yep.
But Bullwinkle, cool as a moose.
And Rocky?
Yeah. Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Was that Roosevelt?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Is this Lily?
Yes, it is Lily.
All
Nice to hear
right.
from you, Lily. Thank you. Yeah, we haven't heard from Lily for a while. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I
What
guess
is the most famous?
Repeat the answer.
Oh, repeat the answer.
the repeat the answer was what U.S. president repealed prohibition? And it was Franklin Delano Roosevelt. And then, who was the first moose to stand exclusively on 2 feet? Bullwinkle. And of course,
got that.
1-800-BUCKEYE is Ohio.
Okay. So the next question is,
Yeah.
what is the most famous 6-word phrase in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. Most famous 6-word phrase in Star Wars. Phrase.
Can
Yeah.
this one get a sticker?
Yeah. Yeah, Star Wars. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, welcome to Trivia.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm hanging in there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
The Star Wars phrase?
Yeah.
May the force be with you.
There you go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Who's this?
Kitty.
Kitty?
Say it again.
Kitty.
Kitty.
Kitty. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hi.
Very good. Yep. Kitty. Very good.
That's it, Kitty.
Very good. Somebody's gonna
Okay.
break loose here pretty quick.
All right.
Okay, go ahead, ask your question.
Okay, what prison slammed its doors shut for the last time on March 21st,
Excuse me?
1962?
Okay, we'll give a prize away on this one.
Okay, which one?
I don't know. Go ahead and give away this.
This?
Taste of Italy
Okay.
for this one.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Alcatraz.
Alcatraz, and this
go.
is
Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly. Kelly, you're gonna have to call back after the show to give us your address, and
Okay.
we're gonna mail you 2 tickets to a Taste of Italy dinner on Thursday, May 14th at the Buzzards Bay Eagles.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. So call back after the show and give us your information, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Very good. Ah,
All right, your next question.
what kind of gun was used to kill Abraham Lincoln? Hi, welcome to trivia. Hi. Hello. What kind of gun was used to kill Abraham Lincoln? Do you know?
I think they hung up.
I think they hung up too.
Yep.
Would you mind hanging up? Hmm? Hi, welcome to trivia.
Yeah, is that a Derringer?
It is a Derringer, and this is
Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Very good, Jeannie.
Right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
The score because it's hard for people to see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Dana's got 1. Russ has 1. Jeannie's got 3. Lily has 1. Kitty has 1. Maud has 1. Edith has 3. Ann has 1. Debbie has 1. And Kelly has 1.
So Jean and Maud are running. No, Jean and Edith are running
and
tight
Edith.
right
Yeah.
now. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty cool. A Derringer.
A Derringer.
Yeah.
She may have one of them, you
In
know.
the Ford Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What Kenny Rogers shares its name with Kenny's real-life mother?
So this would be like a recording, right?
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, Kenny Rogers. Yeah. Kenny
Go
Rogers
ahead,
hit.
sing it. You
I
probably
don't
know
know
the
it.
words. You
No,
don't?
not me.
Oh.
Kidding me?
Come on.
Oh.
Why? Never mind.
What am I doing here?
Never mind.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Ruby.
Say it again?
Ruby.
Ruby, no.
Nope, it wasn't Ruby, but that's a good guess.
Yep.
It's another woman's name. Okay? Obviously, she had this name with his real life mother. You know?
Yep.
And I'll give you a hint.
What?
It begins with an L.
Oh, come on.
Well, I think it does.
It does.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
It's Lucille.
it is
Lucille.
Lucille, and this is
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie.
She must have a
Very
direct line
good.
tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have to give out some more prizes. Our next question, we're going to give out a wicked good lobster roll.
There you go.
That comes from Diane Flynn down at Clam Hell.
Do you know her?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I know her. What was the first family to send 3 sons to the U.S. Senate? Boy, I'm having trouble lisping on that. But 3 sons to the U.S. Senate. And actually, one of them's still there.
And this caller gets
Yeah.
the lobster roll.
And this caller gets a lobster roll down at Barlow's Clam Shack in Borndale. And if you come at the right time, I'm probably the guy that's going to make it.
Oh, no.
Pretty scary, huh?
Uh-huh.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? Hello?
No.
Try again. Hey, how you doing? But the
Nope.
phone line's tied up. Somebody didn't hang up properly. Or somebody's called in and it's jammed up. Try again.
Yep.
Yeah, now somebody's just got their phone off the hook. So you're going to win a lobster roll
On that answer, yep.
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 First family to send 3 sons to the U.S. Senate.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what's funny?
What?
The father of these 3 sons used to stop at the Sagamore Inn all the time.
Really?
And you know the Sagamore Inn's open again?
It is.
And it's doing really well.
It is.
And it's really, they're honking down there.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there are 2 new restaurants that they just opened up, that Sagamore Inn
Have you been there?
and the Mezzaluna. No, you can't
No?
get in there.
Oh, come
Every time we
on.
go, they're mobbed, they're packed. And everybody I talked to that's been there is so satisfied.
It is. It's
You know?
Great.
So again, what family sent 3 sons to the U.S. Senate? Hey, how you doing? Still nothing.
Nope. Should we?
Yeah, somebody hasn't hung their phone up properly, so check your phone and try to hang it up again because we're kind of blocked here.
Who was the last one that called in there?
I think it was.
Where's Jeannie?
Jeannie.
Come on, Jeannie, hang up your phone.
Jeannie, I know you wouldn't do that. So you can ask the next question.
Okay, what country sold the Virgin Islands to the U.S. in 1917?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
I wonder how much they paid for it. 1917. That would have been like right after World War I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we don't know that one. The phone's completely dead.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Hey. What do you think?
Which one was it?
It was either
3
what
sons.
country sold the Virgin Islands to the U.S. in 1917?
The one before that.
What was the first?
Kennedy.
Yes, and this is? Yeah, that's the right answer.
Teddy Kennedy.
Yeah, and who is this?
This is Betty.
Betty. Very good,
All
Betty.
right, Betty.
Thank you.
Thank you. You,
Bye-bye.
Yep.
you got to
won the
call.
lobster
You
roll.
won the lobster roll, so you got to call back after the show
Okay.
and give us your name and address, and we'll send you the certificate. Okay?
Okay, hon. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
They're reminding you to repeat answers.
Yeah, that was Betty, huh?
They're reminding you to repeat answers.
Yeah, Betty won
The
a lobster roll, and now we have a phone call maybe about Hi, how you doing?
Good. The answer to the Virgin Isles, is it Britain?
No. Nope, but that's an excellent guess.
Thank you.
Excellent guess. Thank you. Yeah, it wasn't.
Stop.
You guys are laughing at me. Hi, how you doing? Hello?
Hi, is it Spain?
Nope, it wasn't
no.
Spain either. But that's an excellent guess. Excellent guess. A hint is there used to be a pharmacy by this name down in Pecasset,
There you go.
right?
Yeah. and-
Yeah, used to be a
The
pharmacy.
family's names all begin with D.
Yeah.
All the kids' names.
Yeah,
There you go.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, every one of them. I
Now-
think there was
now-
12.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I think.
Okay.
No.
No, no. Okay, I'm going to throw another question out there just
No,
so that
that's different.
we can move along. But first, the country that sold the Virgin Islands to the U.S. in 1917, and this happens to have the same name as a pharmacy that used to be on the Four Corners down in Pecasset, and then eventually it was out on
On the highway.
MacArthur Boulevard.
Yep.
So, what was football star Elroy Hirsch's nickname?
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Football star Elroy. Hi, welcome to trivia.
Hi. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Good. It's Pat from Hopcasset,
It's Pat.
Yeah.
and it's Denmark.
Very good. Denmark.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's Crazy Legs Hirsch.
All right.
Very good.
Look at that. He got 2.
You got 2. You got 2.
All right, Pat.
Okay.
Thank you, Pat.
All right, thank you.
You gonna live?
No,
No. Okay.
I'm choking.
You need the Heimlich?
Yeah.
He's got water. You right? I don't know how to do this. Do you want me to?
I'll do it. Hey, welcome to trivia.
Yeah, was it Crazy Legs on number 18?
Yes,
got
it
that.
was.
Yep. Yeah.
He already got it though. But you give me your name.
Oh, Dana.
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 Give Dana a point too.
Give Dana a point? Okay. We'll give Dana a point.
You're gonna be. You
Okay.
ask the next question. I'll be
All right. When does an amateur athlete become a professional athlete? Does anybody know that answer? When does an amateur athlete become a professional athlete? Pat from Pocasset must know this answer.
Boy, I bailed on you.
Come
didn't I?
on, Pat. So we're just waiting. No calls.
Hello.
No.
Yeah, somebody
No.
hasn't hung up right again, and the line's tied up. When does an amateur athlete become a professional athlete? And this is pretty simple, really.
Yeah. You wouldn't play unless you didn't. What?
Explain the Stump the Crew.
Oh,
Explain Stump the Crew.
stump the. Oh, go ahead.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Yeah. Is it when he gets paid?
Yes,
There
it
you
is,
go.
and this is
Mary Lou White.
Mary Lou.
Mary Lou.
Yep.
Thank you, Mary Lou.
All right, I gotta fit Mary Lou.
Yep, thank you.
Hi.
Over here? I can't reach that far. Yeah, Mary Lou. All right.
Okay, now we'll start giving out these stickers. These stickers are kind of cool. And when you win one, she's going to write your name on the back. And you'll have to call on the back end of the show and get your address.
And how about Stump the Crew? Do you want to?
Go ahead, explain Stump the Crew.
Stump the Crew, you can either email us at trivia _ what do you know with your question, or what's that, or one call per evening,
Yep.
and you win a gift certificate for a local restaurant.
You know, you could call in and
Is
say, I
that-
have a question for Stump the Crew, and just blurt your question out, and we'll see if anybody can answer it. And if they can't, you
Oh,
will
okay.
win
Okay.
a
A
gift
gift
certificate
certificate.
to a local restaurant, which will probably be Diane's.
To Diane's place?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want me to read the next one in case you're...
Go ahead.
Okay. In football, which player gets sacked? In football, whoops, there we go.
Yep.
Which player gets sacked?
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Quarterback,
Quarterback,
go.
and this is
Kelly.
Kelly.
Kelly. So Kelly, you're going to have to call in at the end of the show, and you've won a little bumper sticker, and they're very collectible. For some of the original ones
Sounds like it's going to have to go in
for the
Dad's
4th of July
car.
parade.
Thank you.
Okay. So make sure you
Okay.
call in after the show, and that we get your information. Okay, she's writing your name on the back of it right now. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, I'll read this one then.
Okay.
How does a sailor measure the speed of his boat? Hi, welcome to trivia.
The quarterback.
Say it again.
The quarterback?
Yeah, but
that-
it already got answered.
Oh, geez, I don't know. We're missing it here, Skip.
Huh?
I don't know. I guess we're missing it here. We get the, unless we
Oh,
get a
it's
delay or
delayed?
Yeah, it shouldn't. Who's this anyway?
Dana.
Okay, Dana.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll
We're going to give you a bumper sticker too. Okay? She's going to write your name on it, and at the end of the show, you call back and give you information, and you'll get a bumper sticker too.
All right, thank you, Skip.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah. Say what?
Digital goes a little faster than analog.
Yeah, digital goes faster than analog. That's what I was just told by the technical person out here. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm analog.
So how does a sailor measure the speed of his boat?
Yeah. Probably the same way he measures everything else.
And a lot of them.
How does this? Yeah. So, if you're going for your captain's license, or if you're going somewhere, how do you figure the distance that you're going to travel?
Well,
know,
the speed, how fast
yeah.
you're going to go.
Well, that's how many. That's how.
Yeah.
How far? How many of these you're going to go?
Right. Well, yeah. If you,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So,
So
and then
leave
I'll,
that
I'll
one.
ask my question because this is one of my questions. What is the percentage of fat in whole milk? And I want to tell you guys, if you go to Christie's in Wareham and you buy 2% milk, It's like $2.59 a gallon.
you
Everybody else
go.
wants $4.
Or more.
You know, and I drink that stuff.
Hi, I'm answering the question about the boat.
Yeah.
Knots, is it knots?
Yes, it is knots, and this is
Maureen?
Maureen?
Maureen.
Maureen. Thank you, Maureen.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Maureen. Maureen?
Oh, Laureen. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, the speed of a boat is measured in knots.
Okay, listen, I'll go ahead and give
Okay, and then where are we?
The
Percentage of fat in whole milk, and where you can buy it cheap.
Well, they have to answer where they can buy
Hi.
it cheap.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Is the percentage of fat in whole milk 3%?
No, it's a little more than 3%. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you're on the right track. What I have here is more than 3%. So somebody else will have to guess.
Means it's really good for you.
Pauline,
Yes.
can you tell us what the score is?
Sure. Dana's got 1, Russ has 1, Jeannie's got 4, Betty has 1, Debbie has 1, Kelly has 2, Ann has 1, Edith has 3, Lily 1, Maud 1, Dana 1, Kitty 1, Pat's got 2, Mary Lou has 1, and Laureen has 1. So we got Jeannie and Edith
Jeannie and Edith.
coming in.
Well, Jeannie is actually ahead.
She's ahead, yeah.
Yeah, Jeannie's ahead.
She
The next
does.
thing Jeannie's going to get is a little line
Line.
across there. Yeah.
Okay. In 1993, who sang Streets of Philadelphia?
Yeah.
And we need the
What
fat
is the
milk.
percentage of fat in whole milk? Hey, how you doing?
Hi, is it 6%?
No, nope, it's less than that.
Okay.
Okay, but thank you. Yeah, it's less than 6%, but it's more than 3%. And when I drink 2%,
You know the difference.
yeah,
Yeah.
tastes like chalk. But if you eat Honey Nut Cheerios, it kills
It
it.
doesn't
It's
matter.
okay. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, is it 5%?
Nope, you're getting closer. It's just a little over 3%. Yeah, it's more than 3%, but it's not 4%.
Oh, okay.
So we're right in
Come
there.
on, somebody.
You know, you can ask a question. Oh, you did.
I did.
In 1993, who sang Streets of Philadelphia? Streets of Philadelphia. Was that like in Rocky?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know either, but I don't think so. Don't give the answer.
1993. That could have been a Rocky movie. That's where they would have filmed it.
Maybe.
I don't know. Hey, how you doing?
If you'd like to make a call, please
Okay, I'll hang up. Somebody hasn't hung their phone up properly.
Okay, you got number 24 there.
Number 24. What is the Fourth Amendment? So I guess these are amendments to the
Constitution?
Constitution. Hey, how you doing?
Hi. Is it 5% on the milk?
No,
Oh.
nope, it's less than 5.
Oh.
It's more than 3, but less than 4. Okay?
Come on, Pat.
You're working on it. You're working on it. Doing good. It's more than 3, but less than 4. Percentage of fat in whole milk. Hi, welcome to trivia. It is 3.5%.
All right, and the other one is Bruce Springsteen.
All right.
And Bruce Springsteen.
And this has got to be.
Did it have anything to do with the Rocky movie?
No.
Okay, thank you.
See?
Thank you.
Jeannie?
Jeannie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeannie,
So
so
she
you got 2 of them.
Thank you.
Very good.
Look at that.
Very good. She's kicking butt.
She is.
Okay, what is the Fourth Amendment? What is it about? And you can
And what do Robert's rules cover? Never heard of them, have you? Robert's rules?
I never followed them. I had a big problem with that. You know?
Robert's rules. I never
Yeah.
even heard. No.
Yeah. Well, There's specific rules of parliamentary, yeah, whatever.
There you go.
No,
That's
I'm not
a
going to say it.
freebie.
I was trying to explain it to you.
Yep. There you go.
Well, I didn't finish it.
Yeah. Pretty close.
Yep.
Yeah,
But-
we'll give you a sticker.
Yeah,
We'll put your
I
name
need a
on
sticker.
it.
I already got an old truck.
Okay.
Oh,
That will help hold it together.
yeah. So you've seen
Go
my
ahead.
truck.
Yeah. I probably got paint all over me. Okay,
Okay,
so,
so what's the
number
Fourth Amendment?
24.
And what do Robert's rules cover? Hi, welcome to trivia.
Yes, Robert rules covers cards.
Covers
Cards.
cards?
No, that's
Yeah.
Hoyle.
Nope, that's Hoyles. But thank you.
Oils.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Call back again. Yeah, it's not cards.
Robert's rules.
Yeah, Robert was very specific.
Good thing you said it softly.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to trivia. Hey, how you doing?
Is it the Parliament?
It is.
It's parliamentary procedure, and this is
Uh-oh.
Edie.
E.
Edie or Edith?
Yeah, Edith.
Edith. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's how you run a meeting. You know, like the selectmen follow parliamentary procedure, or sometimes,
really?
sometimes I don't know,
Oh.
but sometimes groups,
Any
you
committee?
know, groups that form,
Oh.
they follow it. Private groups,
Okay.
town meeting, yeah,
Which is on Monday.
yeah. Monday,
is
town
Monday.
meeting Monday, guys. Come on down. You know,
Come on down.
they spend $1 million a week. Come on down and see where it goes. You know, are you getting your share? You know, I'm serious.
Come on
The budget's
down.
over $1 million a week, and this is your opportunity to come and say, I don't think I'm getting my money's worth,
There you
or,
go.
you know, do you need more money?
Do you need more?
You know,
Okay.
that's very unfair when I say that, because that includes operating all the schools and building all the schools and all the debt and all the everything. And, you know, they come by and pick up our trash. I mean, what more do you want? You know?
That's right.
To the fire
There
department, the
you
police
go.
department, we're okay. $1 million a week, cough it up.
Okay, so we still need the Fourth Amendment.
Yep, Fourth
Right.
Amendment. Hi, welcome to trivia.
Uh-oh.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Not well.
Not well. Okay, the questions are,
What is the Fourth Amendment?
what was the Fourth Amendment? Do you know? Please hang up, okay?
And the next question is?
Next question. You go ahead and you ask it.
That's yours.
Okay. Where were the 2002 Winter Olympic Games played?
Played.
Hello?
Hey, how you
Good.
doing?
Good.
So,
The freedom of speech?
no, it wasn't your freedom of speech, but that's a good try. You don't happen to know where the Winter Olympic Games in 2002 were played, do you?
Japan?
No,
No.
but thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that was two good tries. It's not about freedom of speech, I guess, according to what I have right here.
Yeah.
It's about something else.
And,
And,
where the games were.
Where were the 2002 Winter Olympic Games played?
So
Yeah.
we got those two.
Those two?
Yep. This one.
Yeah. The next one's easy if you want to ask it.
Do you want me to sound like that question, that lady really says it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Can you?
The slogan, "Can you hear me now?" comes from what national advertiser?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
Nope.
Can you hear me now?
God.
Come on, Skip.
Yep. I heard that somewhere.
Oh.
So, where were the 2002 Winter Olympic Games played? The slogan, "Can you hear me now?" comes from what national advertiser?
See, this is.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Is Verizon the advertiser?
Yes.
And
Yes.
also, were the Olympics in China?
No, they weren't in China.
Okay, this is Edith anyway.
Okay, Edith. The Olympics were in the United States, but you got to tell me where. Okay? Thank you. You have to tell me where in the United States.
Yep.
Even just the state would be good.
Not bad.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to trivia.
Were the played in Lake Placid, New York?
Nope.
No?
Not, well, they were, but not that year.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you. 2002 Winter Olympic Games were played where?
You almost gave
What
that
is-
one out.
What does the Fourth Amendment cover? What does the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution cover? What's it about?
Yep.
That's kind of tough.
Yep.
It's really tough if you absolutely have to know it,
That's right.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you get in a position where that particular right is being violated and you don't realize it,
Then you're in.
yeah, yeah, it could be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the Fourth Amendment? And 2002 Winter Olympic Games were played where?
Where?
And
What's
we
it?
know about Verizon.
We do.
Oh, we have one sticker left?
Okay.
Is that
yep.
what we have?
Sure. Yep. That's all we got.
You got Dana's over there, right?
I have Dana
Okay.
and I have Kelly, I
All right.
believe.
We have one sticker left, and we're
Yeah.
going to give it to the next correct answer. Not any particular question. The next correct answer will get one of these stickers.
Oh, could be it.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Hi, was it Salt Lake City?
It
Yes,
was.
and this is
Pat.
All right,
Pat. Very good. Thank you, Pat. And you won a sticker. So call us after the show and give Pauline your information, and she'll mail it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Good job, Pat.
Okay. So the 2002 Winter Olympic Games were played in Salt Lake City, Utah. So
So we need the Fourth Amendment still.
Fourth Amendment.
Yep.
What does that cover? I'm sure most teenagers know what it covers. You know, but they're probably not watching the show.
Mm-hmm.
So what Massachusetts resident, you might not remember this guy, but I remember this guy. This guy
Me.
ran as a vice presidential candidate with Nixon in 1960, okay? He ran in 1960, but what Massachusetts resident served as a U.S. ambassador to the United Nations from 1953 to 1960. But in 1960, he was on the ticket with Nixon running against Kennedy. Hi, welcome to trivia.
Salt.
Nope, it wasn't Saltonstall, but that's a good try. It wasn't Saltonstall.
No.
Somebody will get this one.
You think so?
Yeah. Hi, how you doing?
Was it Richardson?
Nope, nope, it wasn't Richardson, but thank you. Yeah, the guy must have been a Republican.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, Mass resident served as U.S. ambassador to the United Nations from 1953 to 1960. And in 1960 or 1959, when Nixon ran for president against Kennedy.
I wasn't around then, so I don't know.
Nixon had been vice president under Eisenhower. He ran and lost.
Yeah, this next one's got to be.
Lodge
good answer.
ran as the vice
Hey!
presidential.
He did?
No. This guy ran as the vice presidential candidate.
You're so bad.
I am.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When
Ask
a
it.
Red Sox game is canceled at Fenway, a red light on what building flashes?
Yeah.
Now I know Pat in Pocasset has to know this answer.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And I won't give the answer out.
Okay. All right, welcome to trivia.
Hi. Is it Prudential and Lodge?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
Lodge.
was Lodge. And this is?
Edith.
Edith, yeah.
not-
Henry Cabot Lodge. And he was the ambassador to the United Nations from 53 till 1960. So thank you. And
Okay, and I got Prudential too,
yeah,
right?
I don't know what
No, that
Prudential's
wasn't
right.
the answer.
Prudential's not the right one. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's not the Prudential building. So,
You got 5 minutes left.
okay, we got 5 minutes left. Hey, how you doing? Yes, it is the Hancock Tower, and this is?
Jeannie. All right,
tell
Jeannie.
Tell us how we're doing here so that we
Okay.
have an idea. I can see Jeannie's doing
Well, we
good.
got Dana, Russ, Debbie, Ann, Lily, Betty, Kelly, no, Kitty, Lauren, Dana, and Maud all with 1. and Mary Lou. And we got Jeannie with 7 and Edith with 6.
Okay, so Jeannie and Edith are running close
Yeah.
on winning here. And they're playing for this
Blanket.
this blanket. And we don't have any other prizes left. Okay, so I'm going to ask this question. George Washington appointed the most Supreme Court justices. He started with a clean state. Who then appointed the second most? In other words, he had to appoint the whole court. Then who appointed the second most? Yeah, second most.
The second most.
Yeah. If he appointed the most.
Then who did the second most?
Yeah.
Greatest number.
The greatest number? Oh, the second greatest number?
Yep.
Okay.
Or the second amount of people. Yeah,
Well,
and, you know,
yeah, whatever.
nowadays, you know, it's just the way it is.
Okay.
Okay?
Should we
So
read the
George
next
Washington
one?
appointed, yeah, go ahead. You asked.
Okay. We still need the Fourth Amendment.
Fourth Amendment.
Yep.
Fourth Amendment could be a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay. Republican Jack Kemp served in the U.S.
Hi, welcome to trivia.
Hi, I'm going to answer the Fourth Amendment. It has to do with search and seizure, unlawful search and seizure.
Absolutely, and this is
This is Laureen.
Laureen. All right.
Laureen. Very good, Laureen. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cool.
Yeah, did she win anything? Or she didn't win anything on
No,
that?
she's got 2.
All right, Laureen's
Yep,
got 2,
yep.
and the Fourth Amendment does address search and seizure laws and illegal search and seizures and things like that.
Okay. So
Course.
I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Republican Jack Kemp served in the U.S. House of Representatives from 1971 to 1989. After being a 7-time All-Star quarterback for the Buffalo Bills and the American Football League. He served on the cabinet as Secretary of Housing and Urban Development for which U.S. president?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a pretty tough question.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, is it Jimmy Carter?
Nope, it wasn't Jimmy Carter, but that was an excellent guess.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And that could have been a guess for either question.
Yep.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to trivia.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Is it Clinton?
Nope, it isn't Clinton.
Thank you.
But thank you. Yeah, he's a Republican. So it was probably a Republican president. You know, served as the cabinet secretary of housing urban development for what U.S. president? The Republican is the kicker. And the years here, he served in the U.S. House of Representatives from 71 to 89.
For 7-time
Yeah,
quarterback. 1 minute left there.
yeah. So we got 1 minute left. I'm going to ask an easy one.
Yeah.
What is the birthstone for the month of July?
I know.
You know.
I know.
Oh, man.
Without even looking at that answer, I knew what it was.
I thought it was the purple stuff on the quahog.
No.
No?
No. No.
What month is that?
There isn't one.
Yeah,
I know
we
of.
just don't know.
No.
Okay, so what is the birthstone for the month of July? Who appointed the second most? Oh, I think we're out of time.
second
So
most.
the winner is
Jeannie was 7. All
Winner
right,
is Jeannie.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, how you
It's
doing?
me.
Holly, it's your birthstone. It's July.
It is.
And this
And
is
it's Ruby.
That's Ruby. Jeannie.
Jeannie. Jeannie, you won.
Okay, cool.
So
All right.
do you know? Can you get the blanket to her?
I think I can.
She'll get the blanket to you. Okay?
All right.
You won the historic blanket, and anything else that you won, Pauline will have.
All righty.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.
See, I told you I knew that one for July.
Thank you. You know.
See? Are we done?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not done yet.
I think we're done.
No, you're
We're not done. We have another call. Hi, welcome to trivia. Hey, how you doing?
This is.
Good, it's me, Kelly. I just wanted to say Bush.
Oh,
Bush, and you're right. And this is
Kelly.
Kelly.
All
Very
right.
good, Kelly.
Kelly's got.
And
3.
Kelly, we need your information anyway because you won something, right?
Sticker. A sticker.
You won a sticker,
Yep.
and Pauline's
Right
going to
here.
need your information. So write it on the back, and we'll mail you the sticker. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So
What
do you have a
is-
mailing address?
Kelly what?
Kelly,
749.
740